Good afternoon, students. So, my name is Baby Jean Salvalasa and I will be discussing to you another lesson in English, which is speech writing and speech editing. So, before we start, our objectives on this lesson is that students should be able to write and edit a speech at the end of the lesson. So before we start, I will be showing you first a short video presentation and then we can continue to our discussion. Okay, that's it. So, what have you seen with the video that I have presented? Okay, you have seen that it is the speeches of some random people. But our topic is about speech writing and editing. So, when you hear the word speech, what comes first into your mind? Okay, so just like any other activities like wedding, any event like graduation, birthday parties, there will be a process. Or like in any ceremony, there will be a process. So just like that, speech also have a process. And for you to be able to write an effective speech, you can follow these steps. So it is not chronological or linear, but in writing speeches, it is recursive. Recursive means we are able to, or we can have the opportunity to repeat our writing procedure without any limit. We can also make multiple drafts until we can settle for the right one. Here are the process or the procedures that we will be having in writing a speech. So first is the audience analysis. So before writing a speech, we should first know our audience so that we will be able to know if the speech that we are writing is suitable for the audience that we will be having. So there are profile, or we have a checklist here that we can follow in knowing our audience analysis. So in writing a speech or in analyzing our audience, it includes psychology, situation, and their demographic profile. So in demographic profile, it includes the age, the sexuality of a person, its educational background, degree, and so on. In situation, it could be what occasion we will be having, if it is suitable for our speech, what time, and how many people we are having. And in psychology, it includes the beliefs and traditions of our audience. So we will be able to know the things that we are not going to like give example to them, like maybe it is not appropriate for their beliefs and traditions. So we should be conscious about that. Is the purpose of your speech. So in writing a speech, you should know first what is your purpose in writing a speech. May it be to inform, to entertain, or to persuade. Okay, so in writing it, you should know first. So the purpose of your speech, so that you will be able to know your focus in writing your speech. So first, in informative speech, of course, it provides a clear understanding of your speech, of your topic of the speech that you will be presenting if you are the speaker, because your speech is to inform, which means it is to give information. So you also need to have validation for it, so that will support your or the informations that you will be writing there in your speech. So an entertainment speech, so with the word entertainment, which means it is to entertain, so you will be having a speech that will let your audience to be amused with you. So of course, in entertainment, we can be biased, or we can make people upset if we didn't choose the things that we will be telling them, or we will be telling them, using them to entertain, if we didn't analyze the audience, their beliefs, like that. Is the persuasive speech. So from the root word persuade, it is meant to persuade your audience about the topic that you are discussing with them. You will let them to make them agree with you. So with that, you can do that if you have a data or information that will support your statement, so that you will be persuaded, so that you can persuade them. The third one is your topic. So your topic is your focal point of your speech. So after you choose your own purpose in writing a speech, you can already choose your topic, and of course you should choose the topic that really interests you. So there are a variety of stages that will help you to choose your topic. You can use your personal experiences, your topic with your friends. You can also use free writing, listing, by asking questions, or a discussion with your family, and so that your audience will also relate with the speech that you are having. Next is narrowing down your topic. So with this, you will be having informations that can support your idea, or to make your topic, the main idea, more specific and focused. So in listing, it will help you choose the topic, or will help you choose the topic that you can use in your speech. Next is data gathering. So you already choose your topic. So after choosing your topic, you should of course collect data and information that can support your topic. You can also have relevant references or related studies about that, related informations about your topic, so that it can support the ideas that you will be. So where can we gather data about our topic that can support our topic? So there are many references that we can get related to our topic, references or informations that can help support our topic. So you can find it in the library, social media platforms, Google or Facebook, Instagram, in the internet, newspapers, of course. So You can look for references or statements that can support your topic in there for it to be more informative, persuasive, and entertaining. Next to that is your writing patterns. So your writing patterns will help you organize the ideas that you will be having that is related to your topic. So the different writing patterns are the biographical, categorical, casual, comparison, contrast, spatial, or chronological, casual, or topical. There are different examples of different writing patterns which you can select the one that best suits your topic. So first, the biographical. So it presents descriptions of your life or other persons or a person famous or infamous. So the specific topic is describing the life and works of my grandfather and the late former President Ramon Magsaysay. So the purpose of it is that to inform the audience about the grandfather, about his or her grandfather, which is the late President Ramon Magsaysay. Categorical or topical. So it presents related categories supporting the topic. So the specific purpose is to persuade the community members to reduce, reuse, and recycle as means of eliminating garbage and protecting the environment. So the specific topic is why the community members should promote reducing, reusing, and recycling. Next is casual, which is to present the cause and effect relationship of the topic. So the specific purpose is to inform my audience on the effects of overeating. So the specific topic is explaining the possible effects of overeating to one's health. Are just some of the examples that you can follow in writing your patterns. Next is an outline of the speech. So the outline shows the hierarchical ideas or a hierarchical list of your ideas that can help you organize your ideas in making your speech. So in an outline, it has elements in writing a speech, which is your introduction, your body, and your conclusion. Outline is based on how you want your ideas to be developed. So it includes the purpose, the specific purpose, the topic, the pattern, the introduction, the body, and of course the conclusion. So for example, your topic is, or the purpose of your topic is to persuade. So your specific purpose is of course to persuade the community, for example, to reduce, reuse, and recycle as means of eliminating garbage and protecting the environment, right? So next, your topic will be promoting the importance of reducing, recycling, and eliminating waste and protecting the environment. So next, your pattern. What will be your pattern? Okay, of course, so it is a problem solution. Next, your introduction. You should first introduce your topic. So you can share facts about the current situation of the environment. You should first, of course, look for ideas that can support your introduction, where you can state the message or give a small ideas on what will be your topic all about. So next is the body. So in the body, you can discuss how improper the waste disposal becomes an environment problem, right? So you can put there, why is it the waste are not properly disposed. Who is the reason? What is the reason? You can put all of that in your body. You can explain how reducing, reusing, and recycling would eliminate the garbage disposal or the garbage in our environment, and on how to protect the environment. Introduction. So the introduction is the foundation of your speech. It can be, or it can help, it should be your goal in this, or in your introduction, is to get the attention of your audience, of course, in presenting your subject or your main idea of the speech. So your first few words should do so in writing your introduction. So there are following strategies that might help you make your introduction more catchy, for you to be able to catch the attention of your audience. So first is, you should use a real life experience and connect that experience to our subject. Next, practical examples and explain their connection to your subject. Of course, as we said, your topic or your speech should always relatable. Next, start with a familiar or strong quote and then explain what it means. So of course, you can put quotations there, but make sure that that quotation is related to the topic that you are going to discuss. And of course, you should explain it on how it relates to your topic. So next, use facts or statistics and highlight their importance to your subject. Of course, you should know that. And next is to tell a personal story to illustrate your point. You can share your personal story about your topic. Next is the body of your speech. So in the body of your speech, it of course includes your examples, your explanations, or the other ideas that can support your claim in your speech. So in your body of the speech, in the body of your speech, you should put first the major consideration in developing the body of your speech, or in developing or in supporting your ideas in your speech. Your speech should have one central idea. It does not talks about any other things that might not support or might not in line with your topic, with the topic of your speech. For example, your title is about garbage disposal. So the topic of your speech is garbage disposal, and you put there informations about a certain artist that got banned into something like that. So there are some strategies that can help you highlight your main ideas. It should be present in real life or a practical example. Next is show statistics, present comparisons, and you can also share ideas from the experts and practitioners. So last is your, of course, conclusion. So it restates the idea of your speech or the main idea of your speech. So it provides a summary of your message, or maybe a call for action or your opinion in the topic that you have discussed. if the introduction is to get in writing the introduction is to get the attention of your audience, the conclusion is it aims to leave your audience with a statement. There are also strategies, of course, in writing your conclusion. So first, you should begin your conclusions with a restatement of the message, or you can use positive examples, encouraging words, or memorable lines that your audience can relate to. So because you already know how to write a speech, so we will now discuss on how to edit your written editing and revising. So we are on the editing already. So your speech involves errors. Of course, we cannot avoid that. So like the mechanics in the grammar, in the punctuation, in the unity, coherence, and others. As said by Andrew Dugan, an award-winning public speaker, lists 6 power principles for speech editing. One is for the edit for focus. Second is edit for clarity. Next is edit for concision. So in edit for focus, first there is also an edit for continuity, and edit for variety, and edit for impact and beauty. So first, in edit for focus, it is to ensure that what you have written from your introduction to conclusion is related to your central message. Of course, it should be related to your central message. So what's the point of writing a speech if you are not focusing on the central idea of your for clarity? So make all your ideas in speech more arrange them more clear by arranging them in logical order. So the main idea first, supporting details, then the first or the main idea. So that your audience will not be telling you after you do a speech that I don't understand, or they don't understand the message of your speech because you are not in the focus of your topic. So next is edit for concision. So keep your speech short, simple, and by doing that, you will be also eliminating the unrelated informations, or by using simple words, so that your audience will be able to easily understand what you are talking about on your speech. Next, edit for continuity. So the flow of your presentation must be smooth by adding transitional words or phrases so that they will not be lost while you are in the middle of discussing, so that they will know or on what part of your topic are you in already. Yes. Edit for variety. So you can add some spice in your speech by shifting your tone, through your style, may it be from formal to conversational, or vice versa, by also moving around the stage, or by adding humor, just like you're talking to your friends, so that the audience will not say that your speech was boring, or they did not enjoy it because it is too plain, too boring, like that. Edit for impact and beauty, so that your audience will feel really that your speech is really informative, or that is really special, that will make them realize, oh, really, like that. So you can do that by surprising the audience, by using descriptive images, or by writing a well-crafted scripted or memorable lines. You can also use some figures of speech in doing rehearsing. So in rehearsing, it gives you opportunity to identify what works for you or what does not work for you or for your target audience. So it will help you analyze what you will be including or not be including in your speech. So there are some strategies that will help you with that. So through reading your speech aloud, by recording your speech, or by reading it in front of your peers or your coaches for you to give feedback on your delivery so that you will be improve your speech. So as it is said, constant practice makes perfect. So I have here some guidelines in speech writing. So first, keep your words short and simple. Your speech is meant to be heard by your audience or be understandable by your audience. Next, avoid jargon, acronyms, or technical words because they can confuse your audience. As I said, it can let your audience not to be interested because they are not or they cannot understand what you are saying or what the words that you are saying because they cannot relate to you. So next, make your speech more personal. Use the personal pronoun like I, but take care not to overuse it, of course. So when you need to emphasize collectiveness with your audience, use the personal pronoun, which is we. So next, use active verbs and contractions because they add to the personal and conversational tone of your speech. And next, be sensitive of your audience. Be very careful to your jokes, to your language, or to your non-verbal actions. Next is use metaphors and other figures of speech to effectively convey your point. And last is make your time well and make sure that speech falls under the time limit. Do not overuse it. Okay, and make it more conversational as long as possible. So that will be all for our discussion for today. So I hope that you have learned something from me or from our discussion today.